So Darrick told me that when he's back home next year in March or something like that, he's gonna pick up some stores. That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what he said. So he's gonna sell more than me. I said I would bet you anything. Like,
He told me $3 million in sales.
Darrick thinks that sales is like, I'm gonna watch a video on how to do push-ups, and I'm gonna get so good at understanding.
And you pick up the
push-ups,
phone and
then I can go just push up.
You
You just gotta do the
just
push-ups.
gotta goody them up. You know what I mean?
How many push-ups can you do?
Huh?
How many push-ups?
Shit, I don't know.
Let's see it.
Let's go. Let's go. One for one, dude. You can't hammer it back into place.
I did until they use the pallet jack and it comes back up.
Fucked up. Oh, it's this
Yeah.
part.
Because when you use the pallet, it lifts this whole front side up. So I hammered it back down.
Well, do we have any nails and screws just fucking into the side?
It's at the side.
I'll pick it up, then there won't be any weight on it. I'm lifting it up so we can adjust it.
Pallet fix handled. This ain't my first rodeo, dog. What up, guys? Now the team is moving on to these two-piece bags, which you can see here are coming off the sealer. It's another couple 100,000 gummies that the ladies down here are working on getting into the bags. Will is mastering the sealing technique right now, so we're figuring out how to get this sealing machine to seal these bags perfectly, and it looks like we got that pretty worked out now, so we'll get some team members trained up on how to do it, and then we'll get some more sealing machines in here, and then we'll start cranking these out.
All those bags under those boxes, I have to take them all out and redo them all. A lot of companies, when they sell stuff, the seals all crooked or slanted. It look like what they wasn't paying attention to what they're doing. When anybody buys our products, I want to make sure that quality is assured 100%. You know, doesn't matter. I get it. People just want to keep on doing it. I can do it fast too. Some come out good, some come out bad. I don't want the bad. I want them to good. So I'd rather take my time, take it a little bit slower, just to make sure it's done correctly. I'm using two hands. Usually I just do one hand with the other ones, but with this, very delicate, so you got to treat it as delicate.
A product intelligently designed, like super functional, but not pay that designer price tag. And like that's the hole in the market. Because right now you've got a bunch of cheap Chinese imitation shit, and then you've got the brands that are selling nice, expensive shit. And you've got a few brands that are selling crappy stuff and trying to get a lot of money for it. But I don't really often see like well thought out shit. Guys, we are working on developing an e-rig device for a new brand that we're getting ready to launch. What should we call it? Drop it in the comments. What would be the best name for a new to the market e-rig product?
We're not doing none of these fake bullshit push-ups. This doesn't count, by the way.
Yeah, I want to see good depth and good form.
This doesn't count, okay? You start.
Right now. So that's a true leader right there. He'll get down and he'll do the push-ups with you.
Come on, bro.
Huh.
Kill it.
Why is his hands like that?
That doesn't.
I think you lose,
That made
dude.
it worse.
I was working. I don't know what everyone else was doing. I was out visiting shops, making connections.
There you
You guys are just doing push-ups.
This Magic Fuzz project that's getting finished up right now. We're finishing up fixing all the gummies that we talked about in a previous video. So hopefully within the next couple days, all our gummies are fixed. And then it'll be time to ship all the Magic Fuzz out, ship all the gummies out, and then wait for the feedback and get another large order ready to go for when those reorders start to hit. In the other manufacturing room, I think they're filling a bunch of budget vapes today, packaging a bunch of budget vapes. We've got a white label project we're finishing up right now. We should have another white label project starting next week. but we've got a lot of budget vapes to make right now. I mean, I think we've got, with what's here and what's coming, almost 1 million budget vapes in the manufacturing queue, which is a lot of vapes. That's what we're working on.
It was leaking, so
Magic Buzz. Get your Magic Buzz. 100% legal and 100% super fun.
What percentage of the bottles have the smaller cap on it?
probably about 25% of them have the small
And they're
bottles.
just mixed in at random?
Correct.
Okay.
So what I'm
From
gonna do
this
is,
point, let's make sure we don't combine them.
and I'm also gonna make sure I'm just do a little hand inf just to make sure they're nice and all the way sealed. I don't like these bottles. Moving forward, let them know we don't want these. I want those.
This is the only batch that's going to come in these bottles at all. The future bottles are going to be different, and they're going to be pre-printed, so we're not going to have shrinks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is a small sample of a number of vapes that end up in a bag like this. So anytime we have a batch that we want to inspect for some reason, or there's a batch that we identify some sort of issue with, we immediately pull that entire batch out, inspect everything, and again, if we find any inconsistencies at all with that product run, like let's say the oil looks like a color that we don't feel looks like consistent with what it should look like, or we identify a couple leaks or a couple faulty devices, we pull everything out. Then they end up in my office in a bag. We end up using them for testing stuff, or we end up giving them out to our employees on Fridays. But yeah, this is something that we've got to do to keep our quality level super high. Anytime we identify something that isn't perfect, it's got to go.
We just got a text. We got a random ass text. Well, we got a call. I called them back. Didn't answer. And then we get a text that says, this is really f***ed up. Cover your ears. This is why there are mass shootings. It's people like you that provoke crazy people. Scientologists can eat my asshole, cunt. And I responded, huh? Who's this? And then I called him. And the dude answers, and he's like using some like other random ass voice, like trying to hide who he is. And then he says something like, you guys, you bitch. And I said, me? No, you motherfucker. And then we start fucking yelling at each other.
Why?
I don't know. And then I called the number back, and it goes to voicemail, and it's promo printing. So then I called promo printing's number, and they're like, yeah, dude, I don't know what's going on. We've been getting these random ass calls all day long. That is one of our numbers that called you, but like it's an old number. We don't know what the deal is. But like, yeah.
Somebody's fucking around.
Yeah. But that dude blocked me after I told him what I thought about him. I won that exchange. And Arian walked in and started giggling.
I mean, yeah, I think that's like all
good.
products because yeah, I spoke to them in the past, but I mean, there's a chance he probably
I went to the gym today though.